use as little willpower as possible. Willpower is awesome when you got to gut your way through, right? I remember once I was driving home from my dad's, and this is an environmental lesson as well. And it was reasonably early in my walking habit, like maybe 100 days in, right? And I was driving home from my dad's, and my dad lives like an hour and 15 minutes away. And it was late and it was cold. It was like, I think November in Maine. And it was like 9 o'clock at night. So it was pitch black, um, and cold and windy. Kind of the weather was shitty, like just didn't want to be outside. And I realized driving back from my dad's that it was 9 o'clock at night and I hadn't done my walk yet. Right. And the reason it didn't occur to me to not do my walk is because I had changed my habits, my pattern rather. Normally I would do it either in the middle of the day at work or I would do it when I got home. But that day I didn't have a middle of the day at work. I didn't get home from work. I had gone to visit my dad during the day, helped him all day with stuff at his house. And so it got me out of that environment. So my brain didn't click on, oh, you got to go do your walk until I started to get home. And then I realized the situation I was at. And I almost quit. I almost quit. You know, I really kind of started all the rationalizations. And finally I said, no, you're just going to gut through and you're going to do some minimum. So what I did is, because the loop I normally go on at that point would have been pitch black, there would have been ice on it. So what I did is I pulled over. There's this big truck stop on the way home. And I pulled over in this big truck stop, parked. It's the only car in the lot. Balls cold, windy, and I walked for 15 minutes. I just did big laps through this huge parking lot. And now, is that perfect? No. Is that a great workout? No. Is that anything to brag about? No. But what it did do is it did check the box that I did the habit, and that kept my momentum going.